It's magic. Yeah, Godzilla says, turn the camera around, dummy. So I'm here at Hurricane Hobbies, and I'm looking at some of, they started carrying these Vallejo paints, and this is the face and skin set of acrylics. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 different paints. So I'm like, wow, that is impressive. You got all the different bases and shades and everything, and I'm not really ready to jump into it that deeply yet, but it is nice that they have that for in case I ever start doing resin busts or something. And they have a lot of the other stuff. Here we got the Allied Forces World War II. I should probably get that. The U.S. olive drabs. I like the way they break these down. Here's the German AFE and Africa Corps. And I just got that Cuba wagon from Mr. Mahoney that's in Russian front colors. I should probably look. Well, here we go. German colors, 40 to 45. That might not be a bad thing to pick up. German infantry set. All kinds of cool stuff. All this background noise from people, conducting commerce in a place of business while I'm trying to record. And wood effects. I have heard nothing but great things about the Vallejo paint, so I think what am I going to get? Gosh, I'm going to get something. And what else do we have? Okay, Allied Forces, Panzer Aces, camouflage set, and German camouflage. Makes you, for a war that was mostly grays, browns, and greens, there's a lot of shades. Let's see. I think, they also have started carrying this Revell glue. I like this stuff. I know some people don't, but they've had issues with it. I'm going to grab a tube of this. And this is what, plastic polish? I've got that. Which one to get? Well, oh gosh. I'm going to just stop the camera now and ponder. Pondering. Here's one, rust and chipping effects, but I usually use pastels for that, the powders. So, let me see. German, that does make life a little easier. They're all pre-selected, but the only German thing I have right now is that Kubelwagen. But I got those Jeeps to do, and I bet a lot of those colors would work for both. What do you think? They both have the drabs and the browns. I'm torn between these two, the German colors and the U.S. olive drab, and I'm thinking the German colors might allow me more flexibility. I might even be able to use those colors on those two mutts, because, camouflage is camouflage. Okay, German colors it shall be, and I'm getting some more of this Revell glue that I like. So I went ahead and went with the German colors. I figure I can probably use them on other vehicles. They might actually work on the mutts. Camouflage, the browns, the greens. But the paints I already have, that should work out. And I was warned by some folks that the M40 155 SPG self-propelled gun is actually a pretty tough kit to build. It's not one of, to me, is better fitting kits. So I'll see how that goes once it gets started on it. Hey, Fran, want to build an SPG? And I was also told don't even try to do the M46 patent before the Korean War build. It's a very detailed kit, a good kit, but extremely detailed. It's not a short build. And Mr. Mahoney told me, and he left a nice comment explaining it all in the previous video, that the Canadian flag on the barrel of this tank, this was his tank. They kitted his tank. And it was because they were at a meet that was sponsored by the Canadian Army. So that was in honor of the Canadians. I actually started that today and had a few issues with it. It's a little 1/72 scale Hasegawa kit, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It's got the separate side plates and with the 4-piece hull that you have to put together, and getting everything to hold in place while the glue hardens. You can't really clamp it, so I had to tape it. And this is not a 1-piece hull, it's a 4-piece. And getting those sides to stay in place and the back and everything is a little trickier than it looks. But anyway, it looks like it's sitting in the right place, and I'm going to let that harden overnight. It's off to a tricky start, but it'll look good when I'm done. I also got to work on the Mustang, and let's see how that went. There were some issues. Okay, now I'm working on the Mustang, but there's some issues getting this windshield to seat properly. So I got the big clamp on it. This whole section of the fuselage here is bulged out a little more than it should. It made getting the some of the parts of the engine to fit a bit of a trick. And the wings have they're a little too straight. There's really not much any dihedral in them. So, and I've tried to seat them as best I can. This kit's just so complicated. It's hard to get all the subcomponents done and then get them to line up just right. But it's part of the challenge. It'll still look good when it's done, but I don't think it's gonna be as perfect as I'd like. But they never are. Letting some of the parts of the Mustang harden overnight. Also, I got it pre-painted. I got to figure out which of the two propellers goes on the Korean War model: the longer, slender prop, or the blunter, more squared off paddle blade prop. I did get started on viewer's build number 59, and I have put it off so long with everything that's going on that I have hundreds of photos to sort through. So it's going to be a little while, but it's getting started. Well, that's what I did all day. Busy day. Guys, I hope y'all doing well. Take care of yourselves, and as always, model on.